Welcome back to Burton Ernie, Talk Football with Fauria. Now we're talking offense and Treveyon Henderson's second touchdown, Ernie, that put the game away.
Put it on ice.
Yep.
And what we're talking about here now, it's so after they make the big stop,
right?
Okay, they get the ball back, and of course the Bucs know they're not worried about them throwing, so they're in a goal line defense.
Right, because they're going to run the ball.
Right, they're going to run the ball.
The clock.
They're in a big guy formation.
Everybody's up.
Everybody's up, so they're in a goal line defense. And we always hear the talking about zone blocking
on the offensive line.
Right, and this is where you get some zone blocking in a goal line even though it's out in the middle of the field, a goal line situation. And what that really means is you got your center, left guard, left tackle, and your tight end. Hooper, they're all working together.
Yeah.
They're all coming off. Their steps are in the same direction. And instead of blocking a specific man, they're blocking whatever shows up in their path. Okay? So we have the center coming hard to the A-gap. We're here. We got a little bit of penetration. Campbell's coming out to help Hooper. And Hooper is, because Campbell takes this over, he gets up on David, and he doesn't level him, but he just makes him delay and come underneath. We've got Tonga coming on the corner to block Winfield.
And Tonga's big.
Tonga is big, to put it mildly. And, I mean, really, Tonga against a defensive back.
Unfair.
Not a fair fight, but that's the way it goes. But particularly since now the defensive players can't come up and cut. So Winfield has to stay on his feet.
And what they do is they cut the lead blocker to create a pile, and therefore the lead blocker can't push him back.
Right,
and then the back's got to go around him.
So what happened? I mean, he didn't really get but he hit him just enough to knock him down.
Right.
Okay.
Which just doesn't probably take much for Tonga.
Right. And you get Hooper does a good job making the linebacker come underneath, and there's Henderson going take it to the house. What's kind of interesting, though, we talked about that situation at the end of the first half down the goal line. Patriots ran the same play, and Campbell coming out to block. The defense kind of grabbed him, and
absolutely grabbed him.
Messed up the play. Which they used to have an umpire stand behind the defense. It was a lot easier
to look for that.
A lot easier to see defensive holding. So they missed the call. But that's when you talked about is playing with the clock a good strategy there? Hey, there was a penalty that shouldn't have been called. It didn't get called. You got a bad play.
Right.
So stuff happens.
So he takes it all the way to the house, okay?
Yeah.
And then he gets down towards the 5-yard line and starts looking over Henderson now. We're talking about starts looking over at the sideline. Should I score? Should I not score?
I guess he has confidence in his speed. Like nobody's going to catch me.
Nobody was around him. Nobody was around him.
Nobody was
around him. So he got to the end zone and then started going laterally.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And I've seen when guys knew they run. Just you come try to catch me. I'll burn 5 seconds. As soon as you get close, I step in the end zone.
So we were talking about this earlier. So I've heard this is like you called it a triple call, 3 guys going up. And it's been called multiple things. Right. Here's the beauty of this play from an edge blocker position. If you know what's going on, remember we did the mic call. You know who the mic is, okay? You know who you need to be worried about. If this guy decides to go, well, then you can't. You got it by himself. Now this guy's got to get him. Now these 2 guys will work to 54. But your steps as a tight end, no fear of getting beat inside.
Right.
These guys like to just stunt inside all the time. Who cares?
And that is the real beauty. Is because all these people are taking the identical steps. You're not blocking a man. If they all stunt inside, the next man.
What is
picks
it like
up.
ballet? Just step left.
Yeah, we're in unison. We're like synchronized swimming. It's our own version of Dancing with the Stars.
You've heard about it's the whole even out in the field. The outside zone with zone blocking.
Right.
You get these people moving in the same direction so that they don't. As Christian said, I never have to worry about somebody stunning inside because my buddy inside's right there to
So
help
there's
me.
no delay in your steps, right? You can really be aggressive front side because you have protection inside by your tackle, unless somebody stunts through. Now, normally everybody should see that, and you would like abort.
Well, right, but even there, if you get a stunt through, if you're all stepping the same direction,
somebody's going to block him.
Somebody's going to block him.
But here's the thing. So you're really stepping to an area, right?
Yes.
But you got to make sure you're just not stepping there. You're going to hit somebody.
Oh, it's totally.
Or you can't get knocked back.
You can't get knocked back. But the point is, I can step there because my buddy inside is taking the exact same step. We are working in unison on the offensive line.
All right.
Yeah, and this poor guy,
No,
you know,
no chance.
when he sees Tonga, like just on a track, not deviating, you can either olay him and just jump out of the way, or you could sacrifice yourself.
That's a
business decision.
Tonga's coming.
Yeah.